Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a haul. This week I went to the world's biggest Primark in Birmingham, and I also went to the Morphe store, so I just wanted to show you what I got. Okay, so this is my bag. I ended up purchasing one of the little totes because I thought it was cute. If I'm completely honest, I wasn't that bowled over by the biggest Primark, and I think that is because I go to the Manchester store quite often, and that's a very big store. So when I went to the Birmingham store, I was kind of expecting it to be bigger than what it was. Yeah, it was big, but because I'm used to a big store anyway, I didn't think it was as big as, you know, as it was. Anyway, so I went in there. I didn't really buy many clothes. I kind of felt like there was a lot of empty space for clothes, and I don't know if it's just like they would needed to replenish the stock or whatever it was. So I only bought like a few vest tops for my holiday, so I'm not going to show you those because they're a little bit boring. But I did get some makeup and stuff, so I'll show you those. And so with the makeup, I was expecting them to have a lot of things that they didn't have in other stores, but I'd seen everything. But I do think it's whenever you go, because sometimes I'll go to Manchester and there'll be nothing new, and then other times I'll go and there'll be loads. So I only actually got 4 items of makeup. So I did get one of the lip liners. This is in the shade Foxy Nude. I am wearing one of the lip liners at the moment, and they are pretty good, and they're only like £1, so I just got like a nude lip liner. So the next thing I got was this foundation. So this is the My Perfect Colour Matte Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Now I have tried out the Primark matte foundation before, so I will link that in the description box, and I wasn't sure, is this like newer packaging or was this a different different foundation? So I thought I would pick it up anyway and give it a try. I actually think it is just a repackaged foundation, but you know, I thought I would give it a go. Then I got something that I had never seen before. So this is called In the Spotlight Duo Highlighters. So this was £3, and I have seen like they did have other colours. So it just looks like this. I'm going to take the plastic off so I can swatch it. Okay, so this is what the highlight looks without the plastic off. And then I've swatched the two on my fingers, and they're actually really soft. So, ooh, these are lovely. So yeah, that is the highlight In the Spotlight Duo Highlighter, and they did have darker colours of this, but this was the lightest one I could get. The last thing I got was another highlighter. So this is the Ultra Glow Highlight Powder in the shade Trophy. They didn't have a tester out, so I couldn't test, you know, the colour of it, but I kind of did think it was going to be too dark for me, but it was really pretty. So this was £3. Let me just, right, so I've got the plastic off. I understand that they need to plastic everything because, you know, people swatch it, but it's so hard to get off when you've got like acrylics on. So, ooh, so that is the gold colour, and it just looks like that in the pan. Actually, it's not going to be too dark, I don't think, because it's a similar kind of tone, well, not too dissimilar from the one at the top. So it's just this colour here. So that is literally all I got from Primark. So I actually bought 2 things in Superdrug. I got another e.l.f. Camo Concealer because I love this concealer. It's really affordable, it's really high coverage, and I got it in the shade Light Peach. And then I also spotted this from Revolution. I don't think it's a new product, but I haven't seen it in stores before. So this is the Pro Hygiene Sanitizing Solid Brush Cleaner. So you just swirl your brushes in this and it cleans it. So I thought that was really cool, and that was £5. And the concealer was £5 as well. So in Debenhams, I got this Buxom set, which I thought was pretty good. So I think they are discontinuing Buxom from Debenhams stores because everything, or what I've seen on the Debenhams website, is like 50% off. And then when I went in to the store, they had a Buxom's counter, and everything was 50% off in there. All the liquid lipsticks and stuff were in the really bright colours. All the nude shades that I would have loved were all gone. So I did manage to pick up this set, and it does have like some really nude colours on it. This was £13 reduced from 26. So if you've got like a Buxom counter near you, I definitely, you know, I think it's worth like checking out, because like I've got like these like 6 lip products here for like a really good price. I know they're only minis, but you know, when do you ever finish like a full lipstick, you know? Okay, so there was a massive TK Maxx there. The makeup section wasn't that big. Like they had like a big beauty section, but it was more like skincare, bath and body kind of stuff, and then there was only really a small bay of makeup. I did find some Becca Kabuki brushes for like $7.99, which was really cool, but they were like a flat Kabuki, and it kind of it wasn't something that I needed. But anyway, they did have some Profusion there, so I picked this up. This is the Infatuation palette. So I have seen this on the American website for Profusion. They do have a UK website for Profusion now where you can order from, but they don't have this palette for some reason. So this was $7.99. In the past I have picked some of these up for $5.99, so they have increased the price a little bit. So it comes with a brush, which is pretty cool, and then you get all these shades, which I really like. And when I picked it up, it was like sealed, so I was like, oh, that's great, you know, no one's touched it. But then I think someone might have swatched that shade there, but it's fine because I do have sanitizer, so I can sanitize it. But it was really pretty, this. I had been looking for it, so I was really glad that I picked this up. Okay, so let's move on to Morphe. When I went into the Morphe store, it was amazing. I went round it twice to make sure that I had not missed anything. The only thing I found was a bit off-putting though, that with the staff didn't approach me, I had to approach them. And some people, that's fine, they like to be left alone, but sometimes I did actually need some help and I had to go over and find someone. So let's have a look at what I got. So the first thing I got is this Morphe 8Z Star Blazer highlight palette. So this is actually one of the newest highlight palettes they've brought out, because they've got quite a few. So it was like wrapped in bubble, which I thought was great, you know, because I know that no one's been messing with it. So it just looks like this, nice and sleek. And then when you open it, just looks like this, which I thought was great because that top row of highlighters are up my street, and even this one. So I did actually notice that when I was swatching a lot of the products that these shades were actually all available individually, and now they've put them in a highlight, which I thought was really good. So this was £20, and if you go over to the counter in the Morphe store, you can tell them like a, you know, like a code, like one of the Morphe affiliate codes, and they will go over, check if it's in the book, scan it, and knock that off your order. So I used the code Babs Beauty, but there are so many codes out there, so I would definitely recommend using a code. So I got a new foundation. I do use the Morphe foundation in the shade 1.4. However, it's very yellow toned, and it's nice, but I think it's too yellow for me. So I purchased the shade 1.5, which is the shade up, and it's just a little bit more neutral than that. That was £16, again with the 10% off. Okay, so I'm having to get like my receipt out now to figure out how much the prices were. So I bought a nice highlighter brush because when I like saw this, it was really fluffy and I thought that would be great. So I think this must have been £7 because it said £6.30 on the receipt. So it's, yeah, just a lovely fluffy brush, and I thought it would be great with that highlighter palette. Next thing I got is the Morphe M218. Now this is just a large fluffy brush. Where is it on my receipt? Or M218 blending brush. So I paid £3.14, so it must have been only £3.50, and I thought, well, it's great. With all the brushes as well, they do have like testers out, so you can actually like feel the quality of the brushes as well. And for £3.50, this one was actually really nice. So next item I got is the Morphe M507. This is just a pointed blending brush. This was £6.30, so it must have been £7 in the store, and I just thought, you know, it's really tiny, it would be nice and precise, you know, for like cut creases and things, so I got that. Then I only got one more thing from Morphe. I kind of felt like I got loads, but it probably wasn't that much, and did actually spend £53, so I think for everything that I got, it's not too bad, and I got a discount as well, so that was good. So then the last thing I got was this mini bronzer in the shade Debutante. I think you can buy these in like duos, but I thought, you know, this was really cute, it would be really nice for holidays, and I paid £5.84 for this, so it must have been about £6.50. So I did actually get a few things from Kiko, and I've kind of like put them in the Morphe bag and forgotten about them. So I got 2 lipsticks and a face palette, and that all came to £12 and 7 pence, so that's pretty good. I think there was a sale on the lipsticks, but the face palette was in like the sale portion, if that makes any sense, because Kiko are usually having sales on like certain sections. So say like lipsticks might be on sale this time, or you know, nail polishes. So they have like sales which will like be a percentage off, and then they have sales like a clearance bay, if that makes sense. Two different kinds of sales. So the first one, this is the palette. So this is a face palette, and this is what it looks like. I thought this was really cute. So it comes with two highlighters, a blush and a bronzer. They were really nice when I swatched them in store. I mean, that is only quite a fair bronzer, but I am quite fair anyway. It's only with the light hand as well there. And then the blush. So they are quite delicate, but I am quite fair anyway. So these, you know, these are good for me. The highlight though is like so soft. I mean, that would be lovely when you're on holiday. And then the highlight is like yellow toned, which is really cool. That one didn't swatch as well, but obviously you can build it up. And this was like, you know, I paid £12 for everything, so this one must have been about £6, but I thought, you know, it'd be great for when I go on holiday. So then I got two lipsticks, and these are the Smart Fusion lipsticks. I think these are like one of the cheapest lipsticks you can actually buy from them, but the packaging is very cute, very sleek. It has Kiko on it, and then I got this kind of orange toned red because that is the colour that will suit me. And it's kind of, it's very creamy, and it's a little bit sheer, but you still get a lot of pigment on it. And then that was in the shade, well, it's not a shade, it's a number, 413. I also got the shade 410. Oh, and this is more like of a peachy kind of orange, but I went for two oranges, which is, you know, I normally pick a nude, so for me to pick an orange. Okay, so my camera did just cut off then. This is the shade of the lighter sheer orange in the shade 410, and it just looks really nice, like just something that you can wear on holiday or in the summertime. It's bright, but it's not too bright. So yeah, they are the two lipsticks that I got. Okay, so that is my Birmingham haul. I hope you liked everything that I showed you. If you've got anything, let me know in the comments, or if you've been to any of these stores, let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again shortly. Bye!